Don't crucify yourself for the rest of your life for one stupid mistake.
That is a scene from the 2012 movie The Word, starring Bradley Cooper, whose character is an aspiring author who passes off an old manuscript as his own, in a case that involves plagiarism.
I never thought this would affect so many different people.
You think you can just steal man's life? Expect there to be no price to pay.
From Hollywood to reality, many college students are tempted each day to take a shortcut in writing a paper for class. That shortcut can have lasting repercussions. According to a University of Illinois article, plagiarism is a growing problem on campuses throughout the country. In many cases, it is a direct result of students having instant access to volumes of information, including term papers, available on the internet. Not all of the downloaded papers lead to plagiarism, but many do, according to the coordinator for academic misconduct review at Middle Tennessee State University, Jeremy Ankar.
Plagiarism is when you're taking something from somebody else without giving proper attribution. So a good way to think about it is to take information from somebody else without giving proper credit.
Most colleges address plagiarism during new student orientation and with printed literature in university handbooks. Several experts like Belmont University's Neil Jamerson and forensic specialist Frederick Lane cite startling facts concerning plagiarism.
At the collegiate level, research has shown about 34% of students admit to plagiarism.
Just because something is on the internet doesn't mean that they can use it as if it's theirs. There's a difference between doing research and committing plagiarism.
Blame the Web or Blame the Student is an article by Zach Whitaker. He notes how some college students thrive on the pressure, whereas, unfortunately, it falls down to sheer laziness and poor time management, such as with this student who found classmates helping themselves do her work.
I've seen personally someone just take your stuff and use it as their own.
For Chantel Copeland, a senior at Tennessee State University, a student stole her video project for a journalism class and turned it in as their own. Needless to say, Copeland was surprised when the professor played the video clips in class.
Oh my God, did somebody really just use my stuff? It was a little upsetting just to think because they didn't want to do their own work, just use my stuff.
With the dangers of plagiarism, punishment including being suspended or expelled from school, it also cheapens your degree, according to Middle Tennessee's Jeremy Ankar.
Because you're not learning as much as you could. You're also losing the trust in the professor if you happen to be caught committing plagiarism, because now you have to look that professor in the eye.
The plagiarism software will show the percentage of material that was taken, the paragraph used, and then it will link to the website showing where it came from. But Ankar warns professors have to check each and every paper.
When you have deadlines and pressures, there are going to be those few students that want to commit plagiarism. But I truly believe students want to do the work. Students want to get the most out of their education because that's what they're paying for.
For college student Chantel Copeland, the issue of plagiarism hit close to home.
Plagiarism, any kind of work that you do, people, if they have access to it, they use it.
Author Zach Whitaker's article questions, with greater risk of getting caught, whether or not university measures act as a deterrent. This remains to be seen, but with plagiarism software there is no doubt that it is certainly becoming harder to get away with the crime of plagiarism. For Tennessee Matters, I'm Terry Likes.